I'm Nathan.
And I'm Dina.
And we are Blue Notes News. Hi, Dina.
Hi, Nathan.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
What's new with you? I didn't recognize you when you...
Oh, my God. So, pretty much a non-eventful week, except for today, because I went and had a microneedling with PRP done, which is also known as a vampire facial. And I look a little... How would you describe it?
It is like a vampire-like thing. Like it just looks like just scabbing is what it looks
bloody,
like. Yeah,
bloody, scabbing, red face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're going to be 20 years younger when
Hopefully.
It's all said and done.
I'll be happy if I look 5 years younger.
I know. Me too. I know, because my birthday, my birthday's coming up in just a few weeks, and I'm like, I'm going to be 45. I'm halfway to the 50
I was 45
mark.
Again.
I know. Well, and we always want to be whatever.
Yeah.
What age we're not. But
yeah.
So other than that, you've had to...
Because I'm 54 now.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
Where does the time go?
I don't know. I do not know. When you think about your kids' ages and stuff, and it's like, oh my God, how are they that age? That's
especially
crazy.
me. I mean, my oldest is 36 years old.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's crazy.
Wild. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder.
Like, I have almost a 40-year-old. Like,
yeah.
What? Ugh.
Well, I think, like, what do my parents feel like when they realize, like, my age and my sister's age and stuff, and it's like, oh my gosh, like, they must feel so old at this point.
Well, the thing I've been noticing or thinking about lately is you don't feel that you're 54. No matter how your body feels, your brain does not feel 54.
You don't.
You
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I'm in my 50s now. I feel that. Like I still think and maybe have a little more wisdom, but like I still think the same way I did when I was 28 or 30.
Well, and I think I can do all the things that I've always done.
Yeah.
When I was 20 or 30.
Can't do that,
but yeah, sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, yep, you're not 20 anymore.
Yeah. The mirror, or the one that actually gets me more than the mirror, is when you're like walking by a business and you see your reflection in the and I'm like,
that always gets me.
God, who the hell is that?
Right. Oh my God,
because I think the mirror
so
we're
true.
used to looking in every day.
You do it every
day. You get blind to that. But when you see like a little bit of a distant, like a reflection of yourself, it's shocking sometimes.
Who the hell is that
I'm
person?
like, oh my God, who's that hunchback?
I know.
Old lady walking beside me. Oh shit, that's me.
That's me. I know. I think that too, especially like where I've gained some weight and I'm losing. I'm doing good.
Yeah, we're both doing good.
Yeah, we're both losing some weight. But I walk by, you're right. You walk by like a window like that or something and you're like, that's what I look like. That's what people see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or when you like walk into the grocery store and you see yourself on the
cameras,
the security camera.
Yes.
And you're like, oh, no.
I know. And those cameras are shit. So they're not that flattering.
Yeah.
And the fluorescent lighting and all that.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like you look up and you're like, oh, what the hell is that? Yeah.
But we're working on it. We're
getting there.
Yes. I even joined the gym, although I haven't been yet. I just signed up
That's
online.
a good step in the right direction.
I keep trying to get there on my days off, but something always happens.
There's always stuff.
I'm always
There's
like,
always
today
stuff.
I had an
it's hard.
And then I'm coming here. And then I've got to go home and do some chores.
Do more stuff. And
I don't know. Maybe I'll get there. Although she did say don't sweat today.
Oh, yeah. I'll try to let it go.
So I probably can't go to the gym. See? Something comes up.
Something always comes up. I know. All the time. Yeah. Well, so other than that, you've had an uneventful week? Okay.
Yeah, I had to work 5 days. Normally, I only work 4.
I know. I thought
had to
you
go
worked
in
extra. Okay.
5 days. So
okay.
I just pretty much worked all week and then went and got a vampire facial this morning.
That sounds good to me.
That was the extent of it.
Yeah.
And we did celebrate a birthday in our family this week.
Yes.
My youngest
That's
son.
That's right. Yeah.
My youngest son, and we did go out to dinner for that.
That's fun.
Other than that, pretty much.
Pretty chill.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we had a nice weekend. We had a friend that I grew up with. We went to church together and high school together, and he came out a few years before I did. But he came up this weekend, and we went kayaking on in Silver Springs on a spring here in Florida.
Yes.
Up near Ocala area.
Okay.
And I have been here my whole life. I'm a native Floridian, 45 years old almost, and I have never been to a spring in Florida.
That's amazing.
Until Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been to a couple of them. I've been to the one over by a pop guy. I think it's called Rock Springs.
I think it is. Yeah.
That one's pretty good. I like that one.
Okay.
And then I've also been to the Ponce de Leon Springs.
Oh, yeah.
It's not too far.
I don't think it's very far
and
either.
it has the famous sugar mill restaurant there.
That's cool.
Where you make your pancakes at your table.
Oh, how cool is that?
For breakfast.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's fun.
If you like making your own.
If you like to make your own breakfast at a restaurant.
Yeah. For me, it's not what I
that's not
enjoy.
relaxing.
Like the whole purpose to go to a restaurant is to have somebody else do the cooking
do it all.
and the cleaning and stuff. That's why I really don't like the melting pot that much.
Yeah, so I'm the same way because it's a lot of work and I'm just
I really don't like boiled
meat
that much.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do this.
That's the only way you can cook it is stick it in boiling juice
and just try to cook it up.
Yeah. But I do like the cheese and chocolate.
I do too.
Like, that's kind of fun. If you just
agree.
want to go there for drinks and cheese and dessert.
Yeah, that's a good place to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a good time. We had lots of conversation, fun time, just catching up, talking about life and plans and where's everybody going and what are we doing. And so it was fun.
Yeah.
We had a good time. So, but it was nice and chill. He's just a chill person. Like has a very California vibe. Like just very calm and like go with the flow. Let's have fun. But
that's the way people are when I go to visit my oldest son.
Okay.
Yeah. He lives out in Washington
out west.
State,
Yeah. And then we saw a lot of creatures, a lot of alligators, of course. But we saw the monkeys, lots of monkeys.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And we found out that they were released there like in the 30s, and the guy had put them on an island, but he didn't know they could swim. And so now they've like spread out, and there's hundreds of them in the Ocala National Forest.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Wow.
He thought he was creating like a jungle-themed place for people to come on these glass bottom boat tours.
Yeah.
And now they're everywhere. But so we saw them. We saw the boar hog things, the black pigs and all kinds of birds and stuff, of course. But
those can be dangerous.
Yeah, they can be aggressive.
Yeah. No, none of them charged.
No, they were off in the distance, and we were snapping pictures from a distance.
How about alligators?
Yeah, plenty of alligators.
Okay.
Yeah. They were scooting around and sitting around, and some big suckers too.
That's why I kind of like, because I'm a wuss kind of when it comes to nature.
I am too, typically.
I really am kind of like that. And that's why I like the Ponce de Leon one, because they have sort of like made a concrete pool of the springs that part of it flows into.
Oh,
so
and
it's
you can
kind
get
of
in
like
and swim.
just a pool.
Okay.
And there's not really going to be any alligators or anything.
Right, you can
in
get
there.
in and be safe.
Yeah, and then it flows through some screens or whatever, and then it flows into where you can rent kayaks and then go kayaking, if you want to do all that. But there's like a little. That's sort of my speed for a spring.
Yeah, I want to check that out because that would be really fun to get in and swim and stuff.
Make your own breakfast pancakes.
Yeah, and then we can go make, or we can just make them here, whatever.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, so it was a nice weekend, nice week, and we're not drinking.
No,
today.
Neither one of us. It's kind of early, although that's never stopped me before.
Yeah, that's never stopped us in past
for
times.
that matter. But we're trying to.
Doing a little bit of cutback, a little bit of fasting.
Yeah, we're doing you're doing the 3-week fast.
Doing the fast.
I'm doing I'm only having a once a week drink.
Yeah, just cutting it back a little bit.
Today.
And it's not today of all the days.
Yeah.
Man, that stinks. I like when you have your little bit of booze.
Me too. It just loosens me up.
I know,
it
just chills you out. Yeah.
We'll
get into it because we got a lot to cover.
Yes,
so.
There's a lot to cover.
Oh, anyways, so where should we start today?
Well, we just might as well jump right in.
Just jump in the deep end of the pool.
And get to it. The White House Correspondents Dinner.
Yes. So that was an interesting event Saturday night.
Yes.
That first time that this president has been to a White House Correspondents Dinner. And...
little suspicious to me.
Suspicious. And there's a shooting out in the hallway that scares the hell out of everybody in the room.
Yes.
And some interesting reactions we'll get to. But so there's been all kinds of back and forth accusations about like who's to blame for the rhetoric in the country and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, the chief rhetoric problem is the president of the United States. That's the first problem right there.
Yes, absolutely.
With his...
do they forget all of the things that he says?
They just ignore it. Yeah, and whenever they ask a Republican senator or congressman, did you see what the president said? Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
They've just never, ever seen anything he's had to say.
Yeah.
And he gets excused over and over that his behavior is totally acceptable.
Yes.
And, everybody else is to blame. It's everybody on the left.
He calls immigrants vermin.
Yeah.
He calls Democrats leftist scum.
Yeah.
Antifa terrorists.
Yeah.
The list goes on and on.
He calls the media the enemy of the people. I mean, it's a wonder we've not had more media people injured or killed or attacked in this country for him having that kind of rhetoric.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of the media, the press secretary, Miss Caroline Leavitt, talking to the press prior to just like not very long before the Correspondents' Dinner began, had some words and...
she was trying to get people to watch
because
I'm sure they were concerned about it being one of the lowest rated...
because nobody wants to hear him.
Because
everybody's sick of him.
Yeah.
So should we play Carolyn Leavitt's little clip?
Yeah, sure. Play the clip.
Ready to rumble, is he not?
He is ready to rumble. I will tell you, this speech tonight will be classic Donald J. Trump. It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room. So everyone should tune in. It's going to be really great. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I mean, I'm sure that was probably a coincidence and ironic, but it does always feel like they say the quiet part out loud.
It does every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Doesn't it?
Super suspicious. I mean, just weird. I know we try not to go down conspiracy rabbit holes, but there is a lot of conspiracy out there.
I think within less than an hour,
it was everywhere.
Social media was just chattering, full of this is a false flag. Another staged, his polls go in the dirt, so he has another staged assassination attempt. People are trusting him less and less
because they do the weirdest, most suspicious shit.
And real legitimate reports are saying that security was very lax for this event.
I saw
compared
that too.
to other events where
you've got the whole damn cabinet basically sitting there.
Yes,
the whole
he had 10
line of succession.
members of the and that it was extremely, extremely low security for an event of this.
This like magnitude of people that are in the line of, like I said, the line of succession. It's just I don't know. It's super weird.
It is super weird. But
the way people responded is also super weird.
Exactly.
They were.
Melania looked shocked.
Yeah.
She looked, her eyes got big, and she kind of looked shocked. Trump, to me, did not look very surprised at all.
No,
didn't flinch, didn't jump, didn't really care. There was an elderly man that was just sitting there continuing to eat his dinner like nothing. People were under the tables.
I know.
And he was just sitting there eating his bread.
It was the best video I saw. I was like, that's amazing.
And then you saw some woman.
The woman, she was grabbing the wine or champagne or whatever was on the table, the bottles. And putting them in her arm to carry them out. I guess this is over. I'm going to take them home with me.
Yeah.
I came to
there
this
you
event.
Go. Here's your parting gift, I guess.
It's it's a gift. It's a party favor. Yeah, it was like wild responses that people were having. And I'm just like, what? And now, I will say J.D. Vance did look surprised on his face when they grabbed him. He had a look of like, what the fuck is going on? But I mean, yeah, it was just like so random and bizarre. I would be freaked out. I mean, if I heard gunshots near me, I'm going to be under the table too.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm not
for
going to be
sure.
sitting there eating food, grabbing wine bottles, which I think the wine bottle grabbing was like once they knew they were safe.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, I think my nerves would be shot at that point. Like,
Yes,
I
that
need
was
to,
another thing that people were calling very suspicious, is that afterwards there was like a picture of, I think, J.D. Vance, Melania, and Hegseth, and they were just all smiling and smirking. Like, I don't think...
I would be freaking out.
I mean, you know me.
Yeah.
I go to the movie theaters and I'm
Checking
freaking
around.
out
Me
every
too.
time
Me
somebody
too.
comes in
Yeah.
from going to the bathroom or getting some more popcorn.
I do
Like,
too. I do the same thing.
makes
I'm
me
always like, why are
nervous.
you in here? What's going on?
Yeah.
Where did you come from? Yeah.
So, I think I would have been probably shaking and very traumatized by that.
Yeah, I think so too. And then,
Which they're all saying as well, like, oh, this was so traumatizing for us. What was it that we saw?
it was
earlier?
MS Now
something-
that they were saying it was traumatizing. Some of the reporters like immediately were saying that it was very scary. They were scared.
But when it happens in a school to children, kindergartners,
Right.
Elementary school children, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah,
price
we're not
we
gonna do
pay to
anything
have the
about
Second
it.
Amendment.
Right.
Who cares if, live shooter drills for children is
Terrify the hell out of
traumatizing
kindergartners.
enough,
Yeah.
They don't care about that.
No, they could care less about that.
They're the type of people, they only care when it affects them.
Correct.
Something that affects them.
Yes.
Then it's, oh, woe is me.
Well, and you notice that with all of MAGA is
Or-
that way.
Why weren't they having this reaction when the lawmakers in Minnesota
Right.
got shot in their
Correct.
homes?
Correct. Yeah.
And that was not a Democrat that did that. That was a
Right.
Republican.
Right, exactly. Yeah, their responses are
It's only
very selfish. 100%
When it affects
selfish.
me, then it's a big deal.
Yeah. But talking about crazy responses, so Dana White, who is the owner of the UFC fighting, okay.
Yeah.
So
Ultimate
you have more
Fighting
familiarity of who he
Championship.
is.
He's in the MMA fights that happen all the time. He's used to own some casinos in Las Vegas, but his main thing now is the
fighting
he owns
stuff.
the UFC. Yeah.
Well, he had a super strange response, and
Yeah.
we've got it on tape, so should we?
Yes, play the clip.
All of a sudden, it just started getting noisy. Tables getting flipped over, guys running in with guns, and they were screaming, "Get down!" I didn't get down. It was fucking awesome. I literally took every minute of it in, and it was a pretty crazy, unique experience.
Okay, that was just plain fucking weird.
That was
Like who thinks this
I was
is cool?
just taking in the experience like it was.
Yeah. There were shots fired in the hallway.
Yeah. They told me to get down, and I was like, nah.
I'm just gonna take it
I just
in.
want to see everything that's going on.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, if the Correspondents Dinner thing was not such a big story, that would have been a good what the fuck of the week.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But we have to. It
Yeah.
has to be part of this story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was just weird.
Weird.
So
They're
weird.
all so weird, aren't
They're
they?
nuts.
Is that what happens once you get like to a certain level of richness or
Something happens. I don't know what it
that
is.
you get really weird?
I don't know. They're
Do you just get so bored with your life?
With real life, yeah.
That you need these experiences?
really extreme
Extreme
experiences.
experiences,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's freaking crazy as hell. But I thought it was weird too that JD Vance was removed first. Like, why did they jump and grab him first? And I noticed too the Secret Service came from that side of the stage and ran across to get Trump. Like, they
Yeah.
didn't come out of his side.
Yeah.
I think one did.
Yeah.
But everybody else came from the other side. And I'm like, this is the weirdest thing that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like, I just thought the whole thing was just bizarre to me.
For sure.
Which then it just that's what creates conspiracy theory, though, because you're like, well, this doesn't make sense, and that doesn't add up, and why were they acting this way, and why was this one responding?
Why was security at a minimum
at
for
a
an
minimum
event like
for a
this?
mass at a working hotel with tons of people in it?
Yes, with all sorts of guests.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy had a room there.
Yeah.
I mean, they are saying he did surveillance for several days.
Yeah, he had time. He had time to figure out what he was going to do and where he was going to go.
So why would you have minimal security?
Right. I don't know.
Just a metal detector,
weird.
And that's
so
it.
Weird.
Like, crazy.
Well, they immediately, Trump decided that this is why he needs a ballroom.
Oh, yeah.
So that was like one of the first things he says is...
All the Republicans are posting it on their
what the hell is this?
Like, instantaneously. Like, it was...
It's just weird.
Yeah.
And Mike Johnson was on one of the news channels, and he was talking about the need for the ballroom and all that stuff. We have a clip of it, should we?
Sure. Play the clip.
On the opposite, they've incited violence, in my view. I mean, you have some of the most prominent figures in the House and the Senate on the Democrat side effectively, calling for war. I mean, they use those kinds of metaphors, and it incites violence because there are crazy people in society, and they get radicalized online. And so we've got to recognize that it's time to turn down the rhetoric. We've been saying this over and over, and not use that kind of language. I hope that this will be a sobering reminder for everybody about that very important cause. I'm grateful to Fetterman. He's right. The ballroom will be a solution for this because it'll be on the most secure compound in the world. It won't have hotel rooms above it, and it'll have 7-inch thick glass, for example, on the windows. So it'll be a very safe environment to do events like this. We need a place. We have needed a place like that, and the president keeps pointing it out.
Well, the first person that should turn down the violent rhetoric and the divisive talk should be the President of the United States of America.
Exactly. Let's start
because he's one of the worst offenders.
Yeah, totally.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm like, Mike, go to the White House and tell him to get off Truth Fucking Social and stop saying bullshit like he says.
Yeah.
There's your problem right there. He's got everybody fired up and living on edge.
Yeah.
All the time.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's totally insane. And then the way they're using this for this ballroom, what? And the fact that they're just circling the wagons, like all of them, we need the ballroom, we need the ballroom.
It was put out on social media like instantaneously after the event was over. It was crazy.
It is crazy town. And I'm like, have you guys seen the renderings? Like, this ballroom is ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just a vanity project to throw his name on another thing in Washington, D.C. I don't understand what that is about. Like, and then he said Fetterman is right. Don't get me started on John Fetterman. Fetterman.
He might as well just change parties. Just change parties.
Yeah.
What a betrayal to his constituents.
To everybody who voted for him.
And his voters.
Yeah. But anyways, back to this. And so then the president went on 60 Minutes.
Okay.
And had a little interview, and I thought that was also rather interesting because he's crazy.
I actually watched the whole thing.
Oh, you did? I didn't watch the whole thing. Okay.
It was painful,
Yeah.
but I did watch it. Actually, you want to talk about violent rhetoric. He was verbally abusive to Nora...
Right away.
What's her
O'Donnell.
name? Oh, Nora. I was going to say McDonald. Nora O'Donnell. He was verbally abusive to her.
Yeah, right off the bat with her.
Right in the interview.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Yeah, crazy town.
Yeah.
So, should we?
Sure. Let's play the clip.
The so-called manifesto is a stunning thing to read, Mr. President. He appears to reference a motive in it. He writes this, quote, administration officials, they are targets. And he also wrote this, I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would, because you're horrible people, horrible people. Yeah, he did write that. I'm not a rapist. I didn't rape anybody.
Do you think he was referring to you?
Excuse me. I'm not a pedophile. You read that crap from some sick person. I got associated with all stuff that has nothing to do with me. I was totally exonerated. Your friends on the other side of the plate are the ones that were involved with, let's say, Epstein or other things. But I said to myself, I'll do this interview and they'll probably, I read the manifesto, he's a sick person, but you should be ashamed of yourself reading that, because I'm not any of those things.
Mr. President,
and I
these
was
are
never,
the gunman's words.
Excuse me. You shouldn't be reading that on 60 Minutes. You're a disgrace. But go ahead, let's finish the interview.
I mean, what a complete asshole. Like, he's just a dick.
Rude.
He's so rude and so disrespectful.
And demeaning to women reporters.
Especially women, yes.
Especially women
Yes,
reporters.
yes.
Shut up, piggy,
Shut
and
up,
all
piggy.
that. Like, he
the whole
just
thing, yeah.
has zero respect.
No, he has no respect. And then he's talking about, I'm not a rapist. Bitch, you're an adjudicated sexual offender.
Yes.
You have not been cleared and exonerated because there's millions of documents from the Epstein files that have not dropped.
Right.
So shut the fuck up.
Your first wife said you raped her.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
yeah. Come on, man.
And that was in court testimony.
Yes.
Not just...
Not just hearsay.
Yeah. Or deposition or court. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think during
that,
their divorce
but
or
definitely
whatever.
It's on record.
Yeah, it is on record.
That he,
maritally raped her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is that maritally rape?
I know, it's a nicer way of saying it.
There's no such thing to me.
Right.
Like, you're raped, you're raped.
Raped, one way or the other.
It doesn't
It's
matter
the same
if
thing.
it's by your husband.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a violent crime, and let's not try to
soft pedal it.
Yeah, soft pedal it
I agree.
into saying, oh, well, it was just marital rape, so
Right.
it's not as bad.
It's
if
not as bad of a thing.
not done by a stranger or something. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still an act of violence.
Sure, absolutely it is. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, so and that behavior from him, that is bad rhetoric. Like, you're a bad person. I knew you would do this.
Yeah.
Like, you're feeding
a disgrace.
Yeah, you're a disgrace.
Yeah.
You're feeding your base negative rhetoric, and somebody with a predisposition to violence could act on that. And you know what? He wouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't give two shits.
No.
He probably wouldn't even make a comment.
No. He didn't care when he, during the campaign, when they were saying Haitians were eating the cats and dogs. Didn't worry, didn't care if people went after them.
No, didn't care.
Because
he doesn't
of his
care.
words.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
No.
It's like you said earlier. They care with what affects them.
Yeah.
Other than that, they could care less.
And I had a whole list, and I can't find it, of all the rhetoric that he has said over the last 10 years.
It's just unreal.
And he is the reason this country is so divided.
He is.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, there is no doubt in my mind whatsoever.
He unleashed just horrible behavior.
Yes.
Horrible behavior.
Yeah. Because if you see the president of the United States doing it,
why can't I?
Why can't I?
Yeah, why can't I say whatever I want to whoever I want to, whenever I want to? Yeah, it's disgusting. So, anyways, so that was Saturday night and yesterday on 60 Minutes, and
yeah, because this story has been dominating the news cycle.
Yeah, I mean, I woke up this morning and it was the first thing they're talking about.
I'm sure that was the intention of all of their plays on it. I mean, I'm not saying that was their intention that they did it, because we're not going to go down that conspiracy hole, but like, that's their intention on how we're going to use this to our advantage.
Yes, correct.
Is to keep it in the news cycle, so the Epstein files go out.
Exactly.
The Iran story war goes out.
Yep.
The bottoming out of my poll numbers is out of the media right now, because he is, about as unpopular as he's ever been in the entire 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So, mission accomplished.
Yeah, they're using it to their advantage to change the news cycle. So there it is.
Yeah. They're going all in, actually, on using this to their advantage, because now Melania is going after Jimmy Kimmel for a monologue that he did on his show Thursday, which was 2 days prior to the shooting. And he was doing like a mock, as if he were the host of the White House Correspondents Dinner. And he made a joke about Melania and Trump. And should we?
Yeah, let's play the clip.
Live from the Trump Kimmel Center in Washington, D.C., it's the All-American White House Correspondents Dinner. Here's your host for the night, Jimmy Kimmel.
That's very kind of. Welcome to the 2026 White House Correspondents' Dinner. Look at you all dressed up in formal wear, dresses, tuxedos. I haven't seen this much black since every page of the Trump Epstein files. We're going to have fun tonight. And I'm happy you decided to stay, Mr. President. And don't worry, if we bruise your ego, it'll only make your hands look less disgusting. Now, the president didn't want me to tell any jokes about him tonight. But he also didn't want to pay me $130,000 to shut up. So here we are. Sorry, mushroom. Ice, baby, ice. By the way, in the unfortunate event that our president has a medical emergency tonight, do we have a doctor in the house? Do we have a Jesus in the house? I always confuse them, too. I get why you think you're Jesus. This guy, every time he walks into a room, people say, Christ, he's back. You're looking good, though, Mr. President. Who did your makeup? Kraft Singles? As the president will tell you repeatedly until you beg him to stop, President Trump has accomplished so much during his second term. He passed new incentives for oil and gas. He put the brakes on solar and wind. That will be your legacy, sir. Breaking wind and passing gas. I do have to ask, though, why do you hate windmills so much? Is it because they can still get turned on by being blown? Marco knows what I'm talking about. He's been there. But I do want to praise the POTUS. Look how far you've come. 30 years ago, you were just some rich guy on Jeffrey Epstein's private jet out of Teterboro, but you worked hard, you stayed friends, you shared some wonderful secrets, and because of that, you were able to fly on that plane 7 more times. Dreams really do come true. Am I right, Dog the Bounty Hunter? That's right. We miss you so much. And of course, our First Lady Melania is here. Look at Melania, so beautiful. Mrs. Trump, you have a glow like an expectant widow.
So they're trying to spin that whole joke that occurred 2 days before the entire event into him being murdered.
Yeah.
And that is not...
That's not the context of it. That's why we played that whole thing.
Yeah.
Because he talked about his arms, his hands being bruised and all these things.
Yes.
Like, he's clearly an unhealthy individual.
Yes.
Something's wrong with him.
Edema in his legs.
Yeah.
He's got swelling on the cankles.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on.
It's because he's 80 years old.
Yeah, and shouldn't be the president of the United States.
Yeah. I was just having that conversation with my best friend yesterday. Like, we're just tired of the senior citizens.
Yeah.
Like, what is up with these old white men that
go
just want
home.
Yes,
go play golf.
Retire.
Do something.
Play with your grandkids.
Yeah.
Go on vacation. Take a cruise. Like,
do something else.
We want like a 40-year-old in there.
Yeah, we need young, fresh minds like Zoran Mamdani in there that are bringing fresh ideas to the table and just excitement and energy.
Yes.
And these
unless
old
you're
guys,
Bernie Sanders, then you're good.
Yeah, then that's all right.
That's
we give you a pass.
Yeah.
On this podcast, you get a pass.
You get a pass if you're Bernie. Because Bernie is just the most precious thing that's ever hit this country. He
is, and he should have been president. He should have been president.
Should've.
Would have been a different ball game.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they're after him. So Melania then posted a True Social earlier today. Let me pull that up here real quick. And she said... Oh, I got to blow it up because I'm old.
Yes,
okay.
Me too.
It says, Kimmel's hateful and violent rhetoric is intended to divide our country. Talk to your husband. That's what she needs to be doing. His monologue about my family isn't comedy. His words are corrosive and deepens the political sickness within America. People like Kimmel shouldn't have the opportunity to enter our homes each evening to spread hate. A coward, Kimmel hides behind ABC because he knows the network will keep running cover for him. Enough is enough. It's time for ABC to take a stand. How many times will ABC's leadership enable Kimmel's atrocious behavior at the expense of our community?
Just ridiculous.
It is so ridiculous. I'm like
it's called a roast.
Right.
Have you never seen a roast on Comedy Central
and
before?
they can get rough.
Yes.
A roast gets rough.
They've been doing roasts. I remember back in the day, Cary Grant, all those people way back.
Yeah,
Don Rickles, he was the
Yeah.
king of roasting people.
Yeah.
Like, this is a age-honored tradition of roasting people.
Especially at the Correspondents' Dinner when it's the president sitting there, and then the president will roast himself and other people.
Yes.
I mean, come on, man.
He wouldn't even have a comedian there because
he can't
he's
take
such
it.
a little fucking snowflake.
Yes.
He couldn't take it. He had to have a mentalist. I don't even know what that guy did.
I don't even know what that's about. But yeah, so he was so she was upset about it. So then the president has True Social. Not going to read it because it's like a paragraphs long, but he True Socialed about it too. And then Carolyn Levitt's gotten on the bandwagon, and she had comments about it.
Well, Carolyn Lyon Levitt, is the one that tried to spin it into, talking about murder and all that when that wasn't his intention
At all. Obviously by the context.
But she's the queen of spins.
Oh, yes, absolutely. So should we?
Play the clip.
For example, as the First Lady of the United States pointed out this morning, just 2 days prior to the shooting, ABC's late-night host Jimmy Kimmel disgustingly called First Lady Melania Trump an expectant widow. Who in their right minds says a wife would be glowing over the potential murder of her beloved husband? And having experienced what I did with the First Lady on Saturday night, I can tell you that she was anything but that. This kind of rhetoric about the president, the First Lady, and his supporters is completely deranged, and it's unbelievable that the American people are consuming it night after night after night.
Well, now I know why she's one of the only women that he hasn't gotten rid of. Mm-hmm. Because she is the spin doctor.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she can spin that shit like
all day long.
Nobody's business.
Yeah, she totally does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And it's like I was saying to you, she needs to march her happy pregnant ass down the hall, take the phone from Orange Titty Baby, and they need to tell him to shut the hell up and do his damn job and just keep his mouth shut.
Yeah.
He does these Oval Office pressers and he says rude shit. He gets on 60 Minutes and he says rude shit. He talks about the press as the enemy of the people. Like you said earlier, the scum, Democrats are the leftist scum. I mean, talk about rhetoric.
Antifa, terrorists, all this stuff.
Yeah, and here's the thing. If you don't want to watch Jimmy Kimmel, don't watch it.
Yeah.
You don't get to take away his free speech.
No.
You don't get to take away my right to turn it on and watch it if I want to.
You want to know what baffles my mind more than anything is that a lot of people in my life who are Republicans, have been Republicans, family members. Back in the day, it was always, we want less government. Don't take away our rights. We want the Second Amendment. There has not been a president that I know of that is more actively seeking to take away people's rights than this president.
Yeah, he loves it.
Like, how can you sit there and call yourself a Republican, a conservative, small government,
correct,
fiscally responsible? He's added more debt to the deficit than any other president in the history of the United States.
Right.
And he's aiming at taking away more rights. I mean, naturalized citizenship. The other day I heard he's revoking, or they're taking to court at least 384 people to revoke their naturalized citizenship. There's usually 11 cases a year, and they're very complex cases.
Sure.
And now they're going after the same ICE quotas. They want to have quotas now for revoking people's citizenship.
That's
so
crazy.
This is the president that's taking away more rights. And conservatives are just like, yeah, go ahead, because it's not affecting me yet.
Exactly.
Until it will.
Exactly.
And then they will be.
And then they'll be up in the air.
And then they'll be just like Melania is now. Oh, well, now this is affecting me.
Yeah.
Or Caitlyn Jenner.
I was
Now
just
this
gonna
is
say
affecting
that.
me.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to say something about it.
Right.
because their privilege isn't helping them now. And eventually it's going to get to everyone.
Yes.
Because once you give up the rights
Well, yeah,
for
once
one, it's going
just
to be
a snowball effect.
Yeah, it's a snowball effect.
It
Exactly.
totally is. Yeah, 100%. You're actually absolutely correct. Yeah. So that reminds me of the quote that first they came for the socialists and I didn't speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. And then they came for me and there was no one left to speak for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's where we are.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So we
Crazy
have
time.
to speak up.
Yeah.
That's why we have
keep
to go
speaking
to
up.
the,
Yeah.
and I heard them talking about, the No Kings protest, because on his 60 Minutes interview, he was saying that those are awful and ridiculous. God. And we need to keep speaking up.
We have to keep speaking
showing
up.
out, being there, letting our voices be heard, because that, I think, is the only way we're going to resist this regime.
Yeah. And everybody has to, because like I've talked to so many people that are like, oh, I don't follow the news anymore because it stresses me out or this or that. And it is very stressful, but you have to stay informed. You have to be an informed citizen.
Right.
And you've got to speak out because there's going to be nobody there for you.
Right.
When they come for your ass. Yeah. So you've got to speak out and support those things that are speaking out.
Yeah.
And get
and
out
I
there.
think the people who just have white privilege right now don't care
because
it's not
it's never affected them.
It's not affecting them, but I promise you it will.
Yes, it will.
Some point when AI takes over and they don't want people around that are dead weight, it's going to affect you.
Yes.
I don't know how or why. That's just some example that I used. But eventually,
there's going to be an impact on everybody.
Oligarchs are not going to care about you because you will have no value to them whatsoever.
Correct. Yeah, it's all about their bottom line and where they're trying to be, what they want and how they want it. They don't care about the people.
No,
they don't care about the people. And this president does not care about the people. He does not care about his own base.
No.
Does not care.
No, he thinks
does
they're stupid.
Nothing to help them.
No,
and they run to him. And they cheer him on, and they get behind him,
which I will never understand.
I don't either. Well, they're also morons. As we switch gears, to how they do math in the White House.
So I think that the reason we're even diving into this is because people on social media have been eating Trump alive for that. Math that he's been doing. And so to try to explain away his stupidity, I guess, even Robert Kennedy Jr.
jumped on the
bandwagon to try to defend his master.
Yes.
And provided this very
crazy
explanation for how the president does his math.
Yes. So should we?
Yes. Play the clip.
So, Bobby, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. I was reminded when the president was speaking of a conversation that I had yesterday with one of the Democratic senators who was questioning me during the hearing, and she was ridiculing President Trump for his math, and she was saying it's mathematically impossible to have any drug drop by 600% cost, which he had claimed. And I said, well, if the drug was $100 and it raised the price to $600, that would be a 600% rise. Well, if it drops from 600 to 100, that's a 600% savings. And the president used that mathematical device to illustrate the magnitude of the theft that has been happening against our country and our people, as he said.
Okay, so first of all, I am no mathematician. That is the subject I struggle the most with.
Okay.
But a simple little search and you find out that's an 83.33% drop from $600 to $100. Yes. It is not a 600% drop.
No. He just wanted somebody in his cabinet to go on national television and defend his ignorance.
His stupidity. Yeah. Absolute stupidity.
Just a joke.
But here's the scary part is that there are people who buy that and they're like, yeah, my drugs are 600% cheaper than they used to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, just a quick search, a quick little search, and you'll find out that that's not what dropped.
Because I'm going to explain it to you in very simple terms. If it's $100 and it drops 100%, it's zero.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's 600%, then they would be paying you $500 to take the drug.
Yes. Which, if we want to do that, I mean, I'm game. Like,
yes, I would love to see a 600% decrease in the price of drugs.
Start paying us to take medication.
Me,
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
unfortunately, I really don't take very many medications, but
yes, right. That's true. That's the only problem. I have to find some medicine to take.
My husband's on a lot, though. That might be
might be a good payday. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the stupidity though is just like. Oh,
yes,
it's
and
one
the
of those
backpedaling,
another
and
what
just
the fuck
backpedaling and the make me look good. You have to make me look good after I look stupid. Like it's just.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and then in the same press conference, Trump's talking about it, and then he's going back and forth with how it could be 60%, but it could be 600%. You can say it both ways. We have a clip, should we?
Oh, yes, definitely. Play the clip.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, amazing. It is amazing. And you're right. I took a lot of heat. I'd say 500, 600. But we also say sometimes 50%, 60%, different kind of calculation. 70, 80, and 90%. And people understand that better. But there are two ways of calculating it. But either way, it doesn't make any difference whether it's 60, 70.
Oh, I didn't know there was two ways of calculating it.
I didn't either. I thought math was math and it worked a certain way. But
I thought it was sort of like a science, actually.
Isn't
mathematics part of the STEM, science?
Yes. So I still have to take statistics.
Okay.
And I'm going to try that. I'm just going to tell them, but this is another way of doing it. So I should get an A.
You can calculate it a different way.
Yeah, the president said so.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
The moronness. Is that a word?
I don't know if it's a word, but it should be when it comes to him.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, I just thought that was a funny for the week because they're just
funny.
A little kooky.
Yes, a little lighthearted.
A little lighthearted.
Poking fun there.
Poking fun at the Prez and the RFK Jr. Yes.
Oh God.
Anyways.
You did hear about him recently with the... Okay, so it wasn't bad enough that he dumped a bear cub in Central Park. He has recently admitted that he cut off the penis of a dead raccoon.
Yes.
To later study it.
Yes.
For whatever reason,
some weird,
I don't
bizarre,
know. But he's a little.
He's something's
fucking
not right.
out there.
Right.
Really out there.
Well, and when basically your entire family is telling everybody he should not be in this job.
And we're talking about RFK Jr.
Yeah.
Robert Kennedy.
Yeah. There's a reason they're saying that.
Yeah.
Because they're going to know.
When I heard that, I was like, that should have been my what the fuck of the week. Because I was definitely like, what the fuck? Who does that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Who does that?
Yeah. Crazy people.
Yeah, crazy people.
He's got issues.
Crazy people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In good news, Virginia voted to redistrict.
Yes.
And so they will gain additional seats in the House. Now, they did try to stop it, but the court is letting it move forward now.
Okay.
Of course, that'll get appealed all over the place. But at the moment, they're allowed to move forward.
And since that has happened, now Florida is trying to gerrymander their state.
Yeah, which that'll be, that's what DeSantis wants. That's what he gets.
Yeah.
So,
well, they have to, counter Virginia.
Right.
So
because they want to balance it back out again. But honestly, and we were talking about this beforehand, and you said it, and you're right. I think there's such a wave of negativity towards this administration that I don't think the gerrymandering is going to matter. I mean, maybe in some places. Yeah. But I think people
that would be so satisfying to see
gosh, it would be amazing.
That they gerrymander their states and then they still lose
the House.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
That would really send a message.
Yes.
We don't want this. We don't like your ideas.
They're
not helping the average American.
Right.
This is... the fleecing of America is done.
Yeah, exactly.
It's over.
It's done. You're shut down. You're lame
made
duck.
your billions, your 3.4 whatever billion that you've already made during your first year and a half in term. We're done. We're done.
Yeah, I think the people are just generally done, whether they voted for him or not. Now, not the MAGA base, and that's even shrinking a little, but
it is.
You got those diehards.
There are some that are going, okay,
I've made a mistake.
I've made a mistake.
Yeah.
But there's that diehard
that they're just.
I just don't get it.
Sold out, man. Yeah.
I wonder if it's ego. That you can't admit you were wrong, so you'd rather just go down with the ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can figure it to be.
Makes sense.
Is just
totally
ego.
Makes sense.
People are so ego-based that they can't get beyond the fact that they made a mistake and they were wrong and they got duped.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right. That makes complete sense. And I think about my family members that are sold out in that MAGA base.
Yeah.
And I think that's. When I think of how they are, I think I can't admit that I did something wrong or that I stirred the pot or whatever. Yeah. And so they're just gonna go down with the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, Dina.
Yes.
It's about that time.
It is.
It's time for What the Fuck? All right. So Dina, what is your What the Fuck of the week?
It's not huge, but it's just sort of another part of history being torn down by our dear leader. And it is the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool. Mm-hmm. And Trump thinks that he needed to paint it blue.
Yeah.
I guess to look like one of the pools at Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, my God.
Or whatever. And it's not a fucking swimming pool.
Yeah.
Okay?
No.
The pool was designed to reflect the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
The surrounding monuments, and to create a quiet space for reflection and remembrance. Yeah. It's supposed to, whatever the weather is that day. If it's cloudy, it's supposed to reflect the clouds. If it's sunny, it's supposed to be something that's in the moment, and it's not supposed to be a goddamn swimming pool.
Exactly. This is not an Olympic swimming pool. What a moron.
So, just what the fuck again?
Yeah, that's a big what the fuck.
Anything he can change to try, because he wants
leave
to leave
his stamp
on it.
Everything.
That's what it is.
I think stink is a better word.
He wants to put his stink on everything.
On everything.
And I just hope when he's gone, when he's dead, when he's out of the picture, that our government, our leaders will erase all of that
I know.
shit.
I hope so too.
I hope
I really do too.
Erased.
Don't leave it there.
No.
It's got to go.
Yeah. It's got to go.
Sick.
What is that? Oh, that was the Christy Gnome song.
Oh, the bird leg and hose gotta go.
Yeah, everything Trump has done has got to go. Got to go.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so what's your what the fuck?
Okay, so mine's not a big one either. I mean, I guess it kind of could be a big one, but apparently there was a meme floating around in Trump world, and this comedian went on Fox talking about it. They want to change ICE to NICE and add national in front of the letters here, put the N, so that the press would have to say nice agents instead of ICE agents.
What the
fuck? It's so weird.
I know.
And he just I don't have words. Like, what do you say about that? Nothing.
It's just so gross.
It's gross and stupid.
It is.
How about we get rid of ICE and then we don't have to use any of the acronyms?
Yeah, well,
that would be good.
I mean, didn't they just slam through in the middle of the night $70 billion
yes, they did.
for ICE last week?
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah. They're doing whatever they can because they know their time is short.
$70 billion.
Yeah. Crazy town.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, where can they find you, Dina?
They can find me on Facebook at Dina with Blue Notes News and Instagram Dina _ with Blue Notes News.
Cool. Well, you can find me on Facebook at Nathan Montgomery and on Blue Sky at Nate Mont. And of course, you can find Blue Notes News on Facebook and Instagram at Blue Notes News. All right. Well, we hope everybody has a great week, and we'll see you next time.
Oh, don't forget to rate, review,
thank you.
and give us a little shout out.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
next week. Bye.